Hey, look, okay, I said what I had to say. Young niggas just move away. I mess with Joey, but Jamar Stamps, the real BA. West Coast, no matter what, we motivate. I'm off the gravitation, so you know it's time to observe or be observant. Hey, look, gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying it right, I'm not saying it wrong. Check it out, man. You already know, man. We got my boys coming back with it. Let me put the screen back up there so y'all can see the bigger picture. You feel me? We got the picture. My bad. Let me put it back where the bigger picture, what we got, you feel me? E-Will, Jeremy Hecht coming out that Canada, E-Will coming out that NY on the East Coast, and we got my boy DJ Head coming out the city of, you feel me, Carson, LA County, to be exact. You get what I'm saying? You know, I always mess with them, bro. We got to really tap into this. What they say right here in the title, bro, Joey Badass really wants to battle Kendrick. He really want that, huh? He really want that. If y'all new to the channel, this is your first time tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all still here. If y'all ain't tapped out, if y'all, matter of fact, I know y'all still here. Let me stop saying that. Y'all, I know y'all still here. Y'all waiting. You feel me? I got the Busta Rhymes haircut. I got everything. You feel me? The aesthetic. Y'all want to see what I'm talking about. But anyways, man, for a minute it's been going on. They've been talking about it. Joey want Kendrick. Joey want Kendrick. Forget everybody else. Well, check it out, man. Get your drinks, get your smokes, get your eats, whatever you about to do, bro. We finna lock into this together. And like I always say, at the end of this video, man, hit that like button for me, man. Put me in that outro. So let's go ahead and tap into this, though. Let's go.
You're disengaged. Pickup game. Motherfuckers, bullshit. I thought we was in the finals and shit. I thought these are conference finals.
Who said the finals?
Now we're the pickup game. We're fucking in 4th Street, in fucking New York City.
Nah. You follow it through.
Whether y'all want it, whether the West Coast prominent people want to admit it or not, that Joey Badass beat the field. What happens now? He's not worthy for Kendrick, right? We agree. Kendrick shouldn't acknowledge him. I wouldn't.
I don't know.
We still live in a
bro, and I'm gonna be. It's kind of hard for me to. He didn't beat the field. What he did was held his own. He didn't beat the field though. That's where the problem. That's where the problem lays, bro. He didn't beat, bro. Kendrick. I mean, excuse me, not Kendrick. Joey Badass didn't just run through. No. And even with Gina View saying it was just that last track, like, oh, he like he's chewing through, like, okay, throw something at me. It ain't so much in a sense of, and people probably gonna look at it, bro. You from the West Coast, you gonna look at it different. No, I'm just being real. It's not like a complete blowout. Now I'm gonna be all the way real, and I think I've stated this, bro. Crash Dummy was to me was just the edge a little bit, but Golden Eye, Rayvaughn, to me, Rayvaughn really likes. I'm like, oh shit, okay, Ray really be having his apron on. Don't get me wrong, I seen his freestyles like probably like a year ago or so. You know, him doing his thing and just incredible Power 106 freestyles or wherever they was at. But yeah, he LA Leakers. I gotta give him that. But as far as him just like his wordplay and just strong structure, I'm like, okay, bam. Light, when it comes to Light, I feel like Light really gave us Light. However you want to take that. What I mean by that is I think Light, he knew that we wasn't ready. Not even trying to make it skill. However you want to look at it, I wouldn't necessarily say that Light lost this situation, but at the same time, it's more of, it's deeper. We're gonna come back probably 2 months now and be like, oh, okay, I get it. So probably at face value, you just didn't get it at the time, because I feel like Light was rapping his ass off. But yeah, you talking about smoking and going through stuff? Nah, bro. You not, yeah. And the people that was battling, yeah, nah. We didn't even mention Eastside K-Boy. Eastside K-Boy was coming with Daddy. Yeah. But let's keep going, though. Talking about 3 people, though, because I feel like, well, you can't include them. And I get that, too. But like I said, once again, Joey threw that out there. It wasn't just he wasn't talking about a specific person. He was talking about the whole state. Not even the whole, excuse me. Not even, he was talking about the whole region. The West. The West. Somebody from Vegas should have responded, but let's go. My bad.
Oh, now see you. Nah, that's too much. No, he don't deserve that. He don't deserve that. With all due respect,
I don't think he's ready for that. I have a comment.
Here's what I would love as a hip hop fan. So we'd have more clarity and have more rules and get you and Punch back engaged and have some real stakes and eyes. You can't dismiss it when it doesn't go your way. Oh, it's bullshit. Absol versus Joey. You said he's the boogeyman, right? So the whole point is they came for the Red Bull thing.
No. Bro, it doesn't work when friends battle. Have y'all seen Charlie Clips battle conceited battle Hitman Holla? It's like terrible. It's like like they're not really into it. Like one thing about a battle too, don't get me wrong. Like you feel me when you throw a shot out there, like bro, y'all both gotta really be like sometimes. Okay, let's do it. Like you really have to feel with that other person. Like bro, I think I could beat you. What? No, I really feel like I could beat. It's not one like I might got the edge. No, I have to really feel like nah, bro. You not as I really think I can get you. Come on. It has to be one of those situations, even though it's friendly. But I'm saying you got to kind of still have like some type of not so much animosity, but like that leverage, like big dog over you. Like, bro, you not as dope as you are. We're in the air, and there's nothing wrong with we compliment, just like with the control verse, bro. We in that situation. That's why that, like I said, that control verse wasn't meant for people to reply back with a diss track. In my opinion, that was. I mean, you can, but you. Not with a diss track, but shots. Oh, Dot said this. Well, shit, Dot, watch these numbers. Or Dot said this. Okay, bam, Dot, watch this. You feel me? Like it was one of them, not a full-on like diss track where I'm just going at Dot. That's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have Joey and Abgo, like bro, that's like his little bro. Like it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I wouldn't want, but you gotta have some type of anima on one side. Like all the good battles, it was really like it was a story behind it. You feel me? It was really a story behind it. Shout out Top 5 Troy. I think that's his name, Top 5 T-Roy. He's actually right now, and I'm going to show him this because I was going against what he was saying when he was like, bro, all great battles have backstory, and he's right. I understand where he's coming from now because I'm saying it, but I'm saying it in the sense of, bro, where people are really engaged. Now, it's one thing hip-hop fans just want to see it, but where Elliot is speaking, because he likes numbers, he wants everybody to be engaged like the Kendrick and Drake situation, but it's not going to be that where everybody's going to really be into what was going on. That was a 10-year in the making. That's why everybody was into it like that. The whole world was into it like that. With this situation, this is strictly hip-hop. It's really strictly hip-hop. I highly doubt that. I don't want to put past judgment on. I'm sorry, but somebody like in the Billie Eilish or like a Lady Gaga or either Taylor Swift, I highly doubt that they're really in tune into this battle like how they was with Joey. Like how they were with Kendrick and Drake. Once again, no, and they might be. I'm just saying, like in my opinion, excuse me. But let's go back and get to it though, bro.
Joey took on the field, whatever you want to call it, however you want to brand it. He took on the challenge of, I want Dot. So I'll take anybody from where y'all are at if I can't get the Dot. Let me defeat whoever gets me to Dot.
Who said that?
That's Joey's energy, narrative. That's his energy, right?
Okay. I would love for you to confirm that though.
Yeah,
exactly. My interview request has been sent. It was sent in January. It's been resent recently.
No, you don't need an interview just to get that clarity.
Yeah,
I can confirm in bars that he was absolute. He said, with the finisher, eyes on the prize, hand on my fire. Don't make me pull it, sir. Who won a Pulitzer Prize? What's the prize here? Better be wise, because if it would occur, I'm dotting T's and cross your eyes like Whitaker. The plot is now thicker. He is absolutely. Wait,
was that Whitaker?
Like Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, okay, Whitaker.
Who has a lazy eye. He has a lazy eye. Dotting T's, making sure he gets everything done in this specific battle in order to attain what he's been wanting for 15 years. That's why I also think the point needs to be made clear. Like you said, this is all about Kendrick. Like we can go back and trace it back to Control, the most impactful verse of all time, but go back to when that verse dropped. And in that same year, One Train dropped. Joey Badass, Action Bronson, Kendrick Lamar, Yellow Wolf, Big Crit,
Action Bronson.
Yeah, Action Bronson. So all those people were competing for the best verse, which is the way I think more people should do. Let's all get on the same song. Let's cipher. Let's battle it out that way. I think that'd be dope. We don't need all these individual songs. It's fine. I love it, but come together a little more. So at that point, they're all competing for the best verse. Joey sees himself as a peer to Kendrick. He's 17. He just dropped a classic album. People can say, it's a mixtape classic project. I would say 1999 is. He's looking at himself as like a peer, even though he looked up to Kendrick to some degree. He said he's a big fan. That drops. People argue who had the best verse. I think it's Big Crit. You can argue what you want in the comments. Later that year, Control drops. And A$AP Rocky, who was on the song, mentioned. Big Crit, who was on the song, mentioned. You know who was not mentioned was Joey Badass.
Yeah, I love his theory. His theory is that Joey's still mad at Kendrick for not even putting him in Control.
Joey's like, what the fuck, bro? We just rapped together on this song. He drops a reply along with a bunch of other New York rappers who took one bar a single way, where Kendrick said, I'm the king of New York. And then we had Papoose. We had Joe Budden. We had Fabulous, I believe. We had Joey Badass. We had a bunch of people. Correct me in the comments.
And like I said, and I said this before too, you know, like that King of New York, and I respect it. When people feel a certain way about the situation, but that King of New York, that was a reference to Corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Well, Corrupt saying that, because Corrupt said that on the New York. But anyways, yeah, bro, you not in that class. You feel me? That's what I mean. Like, little bro, like as far as like Joey, bro, don't nobody want to see this battle. Only people want to see this is Drake fans, bro. Drake fans want to see this battle. That's the only people. Like real, like don't get me wrong. If it come around and come around, there ain't no time limit on this shit. But it come around and come around. But it's not like anticipate. That shit was anticipated for a minute, bro. Like okay. I hear you. It's one of them. Like, you know, not like that, because Joey dope. But it's one of those. Like I hear you. Okay, do your thing. But it's not peers. Like y'all not. No. Nah. Joey just got cracked. What 2011, 2012, Kendrick just dropped Good Kid, Mad City. His class, I'm going to say anything like 09. I'm going to really say like 07, 09. Like, yeah, Joey was, no. And I'm not disrespecting his skills. Like I said, when Kendrick mentioned those artists, I'm pretty sure there's the people that he's interacted with, like as far as like on that level. Now, once again, I know like what Jeremy Hecht just said or whatever. I don't know how true this is, but I haven't listened to One Train. I need to go back and tap into that. But like, bro, we just did something. Why you didn't mention? Once again, that's like, okay, you stepping. That's like Steph Curry, if y'all know, and shout out to Julian, Julian Newman, or Julian Newman. Y'all know him, dope basketball player. That's like Steph Curry just coming out of nowhere, bro, just going to go, you feel me, go play basketball or do a one-on-one with him. Out of all the people out there that's doing their thing, right? You feel me? Like on the YouTube, that's really doing a thug thizzle, like, oh, okay, I just want to get it. Like, it's on your time. If Steph want to do that, okay, that's on Steph. But we're not saying that Steph is scared of Julian. You get what I'm saying? Just like with that, we're not saying that he's scared of Badass. Excuse me, Joey, BA. But yeah, come on, bro.
He didn't mention.
Everybody didn't mention.
Yeah.
They made a response and said, "Oh, you're claiming King of New York. I'll show you who's the King of New York." Kendrick ignored it all. Kendrick didn't respond. He might have thrown some subs here and there, but didn't really acknowledge it. Then years later, we have Joey in 2017 drops All American Badass. Amazing project. I think we can all agree it was great. You know who else drops that year? Kendrick Lamar. Damn. Also amazing project. But that project gets elevated to another level, Pulitzer Prize winning. And I think Joey, in an interview that year, he said, I love Kendrick, but I'm here to compete now, and I want to be the best. And he's kept that sentiment the whole time. He wants to be the best. He wants to be the best. He wants to be the best. In order to be the best, you got to defeat the best. So all of this stems from Kendrick. And then now when he sees Kendrick winning, he's like, okay, in order to get there, I got to compete with the field. And so the ruler's backdrops, he says, whoever wants it. It was West Coast on that one bar, but to me, I took that as I'm the guy right now. Whoever feels like they're also the guy in this middle class of rap.
Let's bring this competitive spirit back.
Which is why I felt like Mick Jenkins jumped in there. He jumped in and said, no, I can be the guy. And so people are competing. Now, it happened to be that the West Coast guys kind of elevated themselves to the point where they were worthy of a battle at that point. Rayvaughn, Daylyt. I think if Absol were to have engaged, it would have been more interesting. But all of this is basically a video game, and Joey swiping people left and right in boxing to get to the final match. And now people are questioning.
Absol to get there.
I think
you got to go through Absol to get there.
There's one more layer before you can get
so let me just get out, and then we can recap, because there was a lot of great music. We can go through the whole history of the past week. I would love to see Joey versus Absol in a real professional way of, let's do records, 2 to 3 records against each other. Even if Joey wins, I don't think it guarantees him Kendrick either. But I'd love to be. I guess the point we agree head is that it was never a clear battle per se, right? It just became. It never was actually clear that this is a battle between who at this point, right? Joey set the challenge out. You know, whether we frame it with the West Coast or not, it's more of an open challenge. So let's have a direct challenge. Let's have a Joey versus Absol. And I think that all this fuss that came out of this sets it up for Absol to have a respectful battle with Joey.
Yeah,
and it helps Absol at this point in his career. And it's almost like the most thing that Joey also targeted on is sort of like TDE and their legacy and who they are. So Kendrick represents that. He's the biggest artist that came from that camp. I'm going at Rayvaughn. He's the young star there. Daylyt again, Drew Punch, even though he's not TDE, is sort of affiliated with that. So clearly he's obsessed with that and is going. So look, you got to go do Absol.
Yeah,
let's have that. Let's have let's see if he really is the boogeyman. Let Solo get the challenge and be.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. Like even well, he's about to be done. I don't love it because I can see it ain't that much. I'm gonna save that.
Boogeyman, and I think it'd be great for the culture. And whether that leads to Kendrick then acknowledging it or not, I think that's what we should happen. Maybe that's the whole thing I'm lesson out of that is that we need to see the cipher that really needs to be out of the Red Bull cipher is a Joey Badass Absol battle. I think we all. think we all would enjoy that as
well. Like, bro. And again, we gotta shout out my boy. We gotta shout out Hecht, bro. I learned so much from Hecht. Hecht he probably said 2 words during that whole situation, bro. Let me go. He ain't said anything. No, I don't even want to go back to the woo wop. You feel me? But yeah, like, bro. If Ab-Soul did that battle with Joey, right, I really think that would still put him at. Soul just said when he went on the Joe Budden podcast, bro. It's always some truth in the joke. I've been hearing that since elementary, right? It's always some type of truth in the joke. Like, bro, I'm tired of that. Like that back. Like, okay, hey, I'm the real. You feel me? Oh, you're a real lyricist. You're a real lyricist, but. You know, so like, bro, I'm trying to chart now. I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like I did that, and which is just cool. That's good. Any career that you're doing, everybody wanted. You feel me? You want to transition and do into different things. I don't just want to be recognized as this. I want to be able to try to perfect. Okay, I'm doing my thing over here. That's cool. Bam. And it's not even really so. In my opinion, I don't think Soul was even really talking about money. I think it's just more of a spark in the conversation, but in a good way as far as charting wise. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's more the conversation, the conversation of who got more bread or, you know, who doing their thing. Nah, it's more so like, nah, I'm still being who I am, but at the same time, I'm charting. But I can get on that level too. However you want to say it, dumb it down, wherever you want to say, bro. However you want to, for people, mid-range. Let's just say mid-range. Shout out to Curtis King and shout out to Punch. Right from TDE, mid-range, Daylyt too. He mentioned that, like, so that's what he mean. Like, bro, how can I? It's one of those things too. Like, bro, oh man, ain't nobody gonna say put on that song, or ain't nobody, man, go somewhere. Who's saying put on an Ab-Soul? You feel me? Who's saying just like how they do Kendrick like that? That's crazy to me, bro. Nobody is talking about putting on no damn Kendrick where I'm at, and I'm like, bro, we're okay. That's just where you at. You can't. And I said this before, but I think that's where Soul's going with his career, in my opinion. Like, that's the trajectory that he's trying to aim. So him battling Joey on that type of level, Joey not sure. Joey is, or maybe Joey probably could be like that too. I don't know. But them battling though, that's still, in my opinion, I could be wrong. I wanted to be that though. Let me just say, I wanted to be that. Where it's like, oh, okay, damn, forget the clubs. Forget the radio play. Now I'm just going to go listen. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all battling that Red Bull now, we need that Red Bull ciphers and stuff like that. It needs to be 29 million views, 30 million views. You know what I'm saying? Like how these songs be. Like if you dissing somebody or you talking about somebody mama or somebody dead homie. You know what I'm saying? That's where it needs to be. If we're doing it like that, for sure. But if Soul step out and do that, you're gonna be right back in that situation, bro. And like I say once again, niggas is cool, bro. Like we not tripping. You could say call it an excuse, cool. But I feel like it's not gonna be a good battle. That's all I'm saying. It's not gonna be a battle. It's not gonna be a battle, bro. It's not gonna be. Let's just be real, bro. It's not gonna be a battle. That's like me slap boxing with one of your peoples, bro. When you slap box with one of your people, you're not really you slap boxing, right? But you're not really trying to take it there. So you kind of, believe it or not, you real hesitant. You feel me on how you sticking and moving. Like, oh, okay, hold up, wait, time, hold up, wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't more like, wait, what's happening? You feel me? Where you like you doing your thing, like you're not tripping. Oh, you hit me in the nose. Okay, well, Nicholas, get down. We're not trying to do that. That's why I say I respect with Cole when he seen that them shots go, right? He seen it. Phew. Oh, bow. Man, what's Buddy on? Oh, no, he got me effed up. Then he realized I'm trying to 7-minute drill, light work. If he wasn't dissing, we wouldn't be dismissing and this and like that's the first thing. Besides people saying that it was wherever you feel that, like, bro, it's hard ain't into this. Because he really rock with this individual, bro. So that's what I say. It's one thing to throw the shot. Y'all both gotta be willing to be like, all right, bro, we about to do our thing. Still not on no beef, but y'all really both gotta be willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gravitating with the observation. I'm not saying it right. I'm not saying it wrong. Y'all let me know in the comments below, bro. Y'all think Doc gonna respond? Y'all feel me? Y'all think Doc gonna respond? If he not, and once again, it ain't no time limit on responding, bro. When he get at you, he get at you. But I'm gravitating with the observation. I'm not saying it right. I'm not saying it wrong. Grab.